The passion project has three components. It's got an oral, written, and creative part to it. And it's all about connecting the interest or the passion of the child to the history curriculum. So to give you an example, we had a student that was interested in math and computer science. So she looked at the Enigma machine during World War II, and in particular looked at the women's influence on developing the Enigma machine and their work as code breakers, because she was very interested in doing that in the future, and also interested in women's rights. So she developed her whole project based on women's rights development through code breaking during World War II. So it was really interesting to see her pursue her passion. And her creative part, she actually created an Enigma machine, not a full-fledged Enigma machine, but an Enigma machine based on tinfoil. She did all the math. She had the kids do almost a treasure hunt type thing based on what she had created. And she was able to get in contact with Dr. Sue Black, who is one of the top 50 technology people in England, who actually happened to be one of the people that helped save Bletchley Park. And she played a large part in keeping that history in England. So it was a real opportunity for her to pursue her passion, and she's now doing a university degree in computer science. The creative part's always really interesting because it's taking what you're passionate about, connecting it to your research, and then enhancing your project or presentation based on what you're creating. So to see the students look at that creative part and really needing to think about, okay, how am I going to enhance this project? How am I going to communicate to my crowd and actually bring out what I'm interested in? So it's almost like a museum piece is what I call it, but oftentimes they're doing some very interesting things like 3D printing, coding their own games. I have one child at the moment that's doing a coded game for their Industrial Revolution. We have another one that's looking at creating an app based on speech pathology, very much interested in the King's Speech and how that influenced World War II policy in England. So there was a lot of interesting things that come through from the creative aspect of it. But the real thing that really comes out to me is to get to know the kids on a personal level and really understand what they're passionate about. So we have one that was really interested in marine biology and filmmaking. So he did the effects of World War II on a marine life in the Pacific Ocean. So he looked at that, and he would like to pursue like the Cousteau's marine biology in the future, do documentaries and so on. So he's well on his way today doing marine biology at a university, and on the side doing a lot of filmmaking. So those are the types of things that are really interesting to me, is the fact that kids can pursue their interests and passions while digging into history.